So hello to everyone, thank you so much for joining us for part two of our coverage of this tie between two teams aspiring to make the semi-finals. As is so often the case with games at this level, things are right on the edge. The smallest of margins will be telling. The hosts have to win, having failed in their plan at least to contain their opponents during the first meeting. They will though have the backing of the crowd here at the very least. A fiery encounter is in store. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Beaten away from home, so they have to chase it now at home.
Well, the fact that there's only one goal in it, Peter, makes the semi-final very achievable. This is a time for calculated risk-taking. Perhaps a big effort to score an early goal, ease the pressure a little and create a patience to rely on thereafter. I think it'll be intriguing to see how they'll set about managing this.
The action has already started. Koke. Molina. Moved on forwards. Koke forwards and with intent. And claimed it back swiftly. Koke. Clipped into space. Ball is over the line. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Cherki. Lewis. Rodri. Vardiol. Vardiol. Rodri. Cherki. Lewis. And that's aimed into the middle. Llorente. Vardiol drives forward on the overlap. That's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Bernardo Silva. And it's Rodri. It's run loose here. Lewis. And here's Foden. Solot. Chance here to counter. Over to the left. Oh, that's a nice ball. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. And here's Griezmann. Oh, that is having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Doku. Vardiol. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Played out wide. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Pablo Barrios is the guilty party there. Cherki. Foden. Played in by Foden. Firmly met. Out towards the flank. Doku in with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Doku receives it and gets his head on it! They are firmly back in business. Oblak, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And it's Griezmann. Played into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Guardiola clears it away. Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Keeper's dealt with that. Nice control. So who's he picking out? The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Griezmann falls short, looks across and plays it in. That's a throw. Llorente. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Molina. Koke. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Here's Foden. Oh, this is a Doku! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Molina. Llorente. Koke played out towards the right wing. Llorente, now it's Griezmann. Solot. Looking for... Oh, they could be caught out here. It's a mighty effort. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Guardiola. And it's Lewis. And here's Haaland. Haaland is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Cherki! Really is a finish of the highest order. They have edged ahead overall. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Played in. Vardiol attempts a clearance.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
There's the shot! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lewis driven forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Haaland. Cherki. Searching passes played there. Solot. Koke. Longley. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Now who's going to be first to this? Vardiol. Now here's the delivery. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Barrios. Almost half an hour in now. Ruben Diaz gets over and intercepts. Vardiol. Longley. Koke. Molina. And it's played forward. Alvarez, played with finesse. Llorente tries to get it clear. He's in a good position here. Danger averted for now. Barrios. Koke. And here's Llorente. Goes down, but nothing given. And they can counter here. Bernardo Silva. And the shot's on here. Llorente. Koke. That's really well manoeuvred. Molina. Alvarez. It's an imaginative. Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Lewis shifted upfield. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lewis. Foden. Foden on a strong run down the right. Rodri. Guardiola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Guardiola really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ruben Dias. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva looks to get on the end of this. Ruben Dias. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Guardiola. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Llorente. Aim forwards. Now it's Sorloth. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Foden. And that has been clubbed away. Looking to break at pace. Now, what about a counter-attack? Koke, now he's got space here. Guardiola. And it's Rodri. Spread out to the left. Doku puts them all in. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's neat. And he cuts out the supply. Alvarez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rodri. Foden. Lewis. Defending of the desperate variety. Koke. Can he spark a counter here? That's an excellent interception. Yehi. Cherki. Griezmann. And the counter is on. Tries a measured ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball's gone out of play. Foden. Cherky. And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Here we go again then. And it's Griezmann. Barrios. Griezmann. Griezmann with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Barrios. Here's Sorlot. Foden. Rodri. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. Bernardo Silva, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Haaland. Koke gently done. Lewis. And here's Foden. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Lovely bit of skill. Rodri. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gehi can get it clear. Now it's Haaland. Foden. Haaland. Haaland!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Well, that's well seen too. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Cherki. Lewis. Cherki. Great work on the overlap. And he's there to clear it. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's a Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
And that has been cleared. Molina moved on forwards. Molina goes forward. Ruben Dias. And it's Llorente. Barrios. Griezmann. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Short changes him with that pass. And they've got rid. Lewis. Cherki. Molina. Barrios. Longley. Oh, this looks sharp. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Lewis forwards and with intent. Doku! That's a half-decent try. That's not going far. Gehi. Lewis. And here's Haaland. Chance for a shot! Koke trying to keep this in. There will be a throw-in. Molina. Alvarez. And it's Llorente. Llorente laid out to the left flank. Griezmann, now the ball in.
It was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Rodri shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. And it's played forward. And he thumps it clear. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Cherki. Lewis. Cherki. Llorente. Alvarez. Gently done. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Molina. Molina forwards and with intent.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Foden. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That looks a good cross. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is lovely. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Solot, clearly not happy with that. Vardiol. Haaland. Oh, delicate chip through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Yehi. And it's Bernardo Silva. That is good strength. Bernardo. And Bernardo Silva! That's really well manoeuvred. Llorente. Oh, it's Alvarez. Here's Solot. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Doku. Haaland with 2 goals already to his name. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Vardiol. Out to the left it goes. And here's Bernardo Silva. Doku tries a cross. Alvarez. Alvarez shifted upfield. Over to the left. And it's Barrios. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cherki out to the right. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Succumbs to the pressure. That's a foul, no 2 ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, super find. He's got away. Solot. Solot. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
been taken short. Semenyo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Foden. And he's heaved it away. And that's a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Foden plays it in. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vardio. Semenyo. Vardio. Rodri. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Vardio. And here's Haaland. And here's Semenyo. He's found a way through. Rodri goes for the shot!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's tidy. And here's Foden. And it's O'Reilly. And that was very necessary.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Stones. Foden delivers the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Molina. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Longley tries to clear. And it's O'Reilly. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
The finishing line very much in sight now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Koke. Llorente. Back to the goalkeeper. Ruben Dias. Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Great chance! Should have put that one away.
Oh, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game's already won.
Barrios. I think we're just about done here. Moved on forwards.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's It's a nicely weighted pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Yehi. Stones. Vardiol. Aim forwards.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rodri, gently done. Now it's Semenyo.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Moved on forwards. Solot is onto it in a flash. Ruben Dias. Rodri. And it's played forward.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be cleared without complication. We are into stoppage time. He has found the way through. Foden. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Solot. Alvarez. Plays it through. Alvarez. And here's Alvarez. That's a cute ball. And that will be the final act. So then, can they afford to believe? Just 2 games left, and the wind is well and truly in their sails. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold. And in the end, we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.